Hey uprisers, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Michelle K. Hanabusa and I run a community-driven streetwear brand where we focus on... Oh my goodness, For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Michelle K. Hanabusa and I run a community-driven streetwear brand called We Are Uprisers. And we focus on storytelling for activists, trendsetters, people who we like to call warriors of change, and we do this through fashion and design. So today, I wanted to share with you a new zine that has come in for Hate is a Virus, and it is here. How pretty is that? We collaborated with 17 artists from many parts of this world: Japan, Korea, Canada, obviously different parts within the States. We gave them full creative freedom to create their piece of art regarding and addressing hate is a virus. So whether they're using our hate is a virus logo within their art or, you know, just putting it on the bottom corner, we wanted to just give them a space to create. I think that art is a form of healing, and during these crazy times that we are in right now, I think that there's such a unique, beautiful space for artists and creators to be creating things that are not only uplifting, but it's also addressing certain messages that needs to be said. We all have to do our part in order to speak up and continue to amplify the voices and leaders that are going to create positive change. A previous video that I made, I kind of walked you through how to create your own zine at home, and we created a really cool one with Asia Jackson. So with that in mind, we created this fun zine with all the 17 artists, and not only showcasing like quotes that they have, but also their artwork attached. We also wanted to showcase the original team members of Hate is a Virus. This is back in April, May, when we were onboarding a lot of our new team members. And so it's a really cool zine. So anyways, let's get right to it.
Okay, so you can see that this is the front cover, obviously, of the book. And, you know, I don't want to be repetitive from what I explained last time in the InDesign, how to create a zine from home. And so I'm going to show you some new stuff that you can learn within InDesign, and also if you are trying to make your own zine. So this is the front cover, as you can see. And when you are creating a book, right, you want to make sure you have spreads and then also the front cover. So as you can see, there's no second element right here because obviously this is the front cover. Now we're going to go to the first set of pages. This is how I want it to be laid out when it gets sent to the printers. So to the left, as soon as you open the book, you're going to find an intro. This particular one is about the founders, including myself, as you can see, and some of our mission and what we're trying to do with Hate is a Virus. So you just want to make sure that, again, if there is any like full bleed areas, as you can see on the right page, there is a full bleed color as a background. So, you know, this is where it's going to get cut in the printers. However, I am extending it to our bleed area just to make sure that there is enough room for the printers to make slight minor mistakes, and it won't cut into the actual borders, and it won't leave any white spaces. So that's something that I've already explained in the last zine video. If you haven't seen that one, be sure to check it out. I will definitely leave a link in the bio for this video so that you can check it out. Anyways, let's go to the team pages. Same thing, using the bleeds right here. Now, for the main part of this zine, we wanted to highlight 17 artists from all over the world who has contributed their work, their talents, just their amazingness for Hate is a Virus. And so this is one of the artists, as you can see, Monica Chan. And, you know, we wanted to showcase her work on the right side, but then on the left side, a little bio about her and any, quotes or call outs that she wanted to say about the project or what hate is a virus, everything that's going on in our during the pandemic right now. Whatever she really wanted to express, we kind of, let her have the creative freedom. So, my amazing cousin, who is also part of the Hate is a Virus team right here. Hi, Kelly. She's an amazing graphic designer, also the head graphic designer for Uprisers and what you see on our social media there. I had her help me out for this zine because it was just so crazy busy when we were getting all of this together. And so, she took several rounds and took her stab at it and put us in a really great position. So this is one of the examples that she created. She dropped in, her hand-drawn quote bubble and, created different background options and stuff like that. What I wanted to do was clean it up a little bit. And so, and making sure that every artist kind of had the same type of surface area for their artwork. So, I cleaned it up a little bit so that every single artwork is in this square type of setting. And something that I feel is a little bit more advanced as you become an InDesign expert is to not necessarily follow where the breaks are for each page. So right here is the dead center of where the book is going to get binded, right? Well, I wanted to get a little bit more creative, and sometimes when you see in like high fashion magazines or just really beautiful like coffee table hardcover books and that sort of thing, they kind of play with the different breaks that you see or where the book binds. And so instead of traditionally having the background just stop where the book binds, I wanted to extend it out there. And I'll show it to you in a second of how that book lays out when the background extends. It adds a nice visual element to it for any readers because yes, they're reading the quotes here and about the artist, but then there's this like nice flow into the actual artwork. And so that's a little trick, and it's nothing crazy, but just more of like a design aesthetic that you can kind of play around with, and you don't have to always follow the rules of the book per se. So that's something that I wanted to call out. Now, as you can see that there are page numbers here. And again, as an InDesign expert, as you get closer to becoming an InDesign expert, these are things that you don't have to have these page numbers for every single side of the book. I made sure to have it only on the left side. So how do you do this? Oh, and for example, this page, I wanted to kind of change it up from the rest of the pages, and I thought that it was really clean to have her section be just this full blue background page. And I thought that it was unnecessary to have a page number right here when every other one had it. And so in order to do that, a lot of beginners for InDesign end up creating page numbers just from the page itself, right? They'll just create a text box and then we'll add a number and then place it here. It's not really the proper way to do it. I want to show you how to do it. So you go into pages and you're going to see the master pages. And right here you will see A. And how I got that is you're going to go into type, insert special characters, symbols, and then you're going to type, markers, and you're going to put current page number. And then it's going to populate here as an A. If you want the other page to also show up, you're going to do the same exact thing, and it's going to show up as letter B. Okay, so that is automatically telling you on InDesign that you want the current page to show up, which is now why you see page 2. So if I copy and paste this, you're going to see how this just automatically turned into page 4, right? Let's just say you want to delete it for this page. So I can't click on it right now because it is a master page. So I am going to click Shift Command, click on the number, and you see how that gives you the ability to move around your page number here. And I wouldn't recommend you want to move your page around or page number around because you want it to stay in the exact same position for every single page. But this allows you to then manually delete it from this page if you don't want that number to show up for this particular page, right? So that's what I did for this page. That's what I did for this page, you know, and then it continues on. So those are some tricks that I wanted to mention as you become more familiar with InDesign. And, you know, I talk through how to save a zine that is print ready for your printers, or, you know, whoever you are having to print. They should give you specific guidelines and instructions on their bleed measurements and all that kind of stuff. And before they go into full production, we want to make sure that they can at least give you a proof so that you can approve the print before they go into full production, just in case there are any mistakes beforehand. You're able to catch it, because it's going to be a huge problem if you cannot make the changes before it goes into full production. So I hope that was helpful. There's some tips here that you can learn from and create your own zine, and I would love to see all the things that you create yourself.
All right, so I hope that was insightful and encourages and inspires you to possibly create your own zine. Obviously, if you are sending this off to the printers, I highly suggest using Adobe Suite InDesign. That is the universal and standard professional way to actually print books, whether it's hardcovers, soft covers, whatnot. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. And I will see you next time, Uprisers. Let's continue to fight the good fight.